Hello Taurus, how are you? Thank you for joining me. This is Kathy from Divine Debut, bringing you your love reading for the month of December of 2020. I hope that you're all doing well. Thank you for your support and your loyalty through the year 2020. Let's see how you are leaving the year of 2020 where love is concerned, dear Taurus. Just so you know, I am extending this reading, so if this is your story, you can go to the link in the description box below the video and get the extended reading. I've also got a special on for my personalized readings. All my services are 20% off, and I do have all the instructions, the links, and everything is in the description box below the video. Okay, now this special is on from the 1st of December until the 23rd of December. So take advantage of it. First come, first served, everyone. Taurus, what's going on? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars if you're a divine masculine, and also your North Node if you are familiar with that in your own natal chart. So just calling on Archangel Michael to bring me enlightenment, clarity to do with Taurus and their love life. So thank you, Spirit, thank you. Okay, and then now we have the Three of Wands. At the foundation, we have the Lovers, recent past, the Star. Crowning your reading is the Death card. So you are transitioning in love, obviously, from one relationship to another. The outcome is the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords can mean communication, also a lesson that's been learnt in love. We know that the Lovers is Gemini. We've got two Gemini energies. Some of you may have your Venus in Gemini. We've also got Aquarius and Scorpio. So fixed energies, Taurus, you're fixed as well. Not very easily accepting where change is concerned. But with the Three of Wands here and the Three of Wands, yes, that can mean that you're in a transition, going from one love to another love, from a commitment to a new love. Whatever it is for you, that's what's on your mind. You're going through a death process where love is concerned, and that is your house of relationships. Anyway, Scorpio, now we've had a new moon in Scorpio. There's been a lot going on in Scorpio where Mercury was retrograding, and we know that Mercury moving through Scorpio means there's not a lot of conversation. Mercury's about to leave Scorpio, so things could happen where there's more clarity, more information. We know that this is the messenger. We know that this is also, Gemini, we've got Gemini and Aquarius, a lot to do with social media, communicating through the internet. If you are dealing with someone that could be at a distance, maybe because of the lockdown, whatever it is. Let's see what else we've got for you, Taurus. So we've got Judgment card. And this is Archangel Michael saying that it's time to resurrect. Your love life is transforming. Remember, there's been a death, and judgment is help from spirit. It's aid coming through. Maybe there was a heavy judgment in the past. We know that this means that, it's Pluto, and Pluto is very slow moving, but it's also very powerful. This could mean a very powerful connection which has brought on a transformation for you in your love life. So let's have a look. Let's take the Druid craft. I want to take one card and see how the energies are here, and I will be extending, as I said, with more cards. So for Taurus, please, Spirit, what's going on for Taurus in love? Now, for those of you that are around the born around the beginning of the sign, you do have Uranus, which rules Aquarius. This is your card, obviously, which we know that Taurus, Uranus through Taurus will bring sudden unexpected revelations, rebellion, changes, major shifts. I do see it as a tower moment. So this could be an awakening of yours, an understanding, something that could be happening literally, where we know the tower brings something down that was not built on solid ground. Well, this card is just screaming, take me. So I'm going to take that as well. So let's see. So we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is Pisces, Virgo energy. And we've also got the Seven of Swords. Wow, talk about secrets. Talk about mysticism. Seven of Swords, how I see this card, he's holding his head. There's a lot of worry. You're trying to manage, trying to ingeniously, as Uranus is the genius, remember. Some of you may have strong Aquarius in your chart as well. Trying to get yourself, I don't know, trying to see through something that's been hidden. Maybe there's been a judgment call on secrets that have been withheld. The High Priestess many times is that third person, but it's also a very strong spiritual connection. So what I see is you being up late. We've got the moon here, so being up late, we've got a lot about nighttime. The energies of the night, that's when subconsciously we're more open, intuitively. Some of you are having late nights, you're doing something, preparing something here, trying to manage a situation here. And that could be anything. Let's see what else we have. Let's look at the romance angels for Taurus, please, Spirit. We know that sevens are always conflict. And Seven of Swords is someone who's tried to get away with something. Maybe not being on the up and up about your emotional life. Not talking with others. Doing everything beneath the surface. Let's see for Taurus in the month of December, Spirit. December for Taurus in love. We have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So forgiveness is necessary here because there has been obviously stealth. There have been a lot of secrets. And we've got soulmate, exactly what I was talking about. Yes, this is your soulmate. Taurus, this is you coming out of the woods. This is you figuring out that you're in the wrong place where love is concerned. And something has stopped here for you. I mean, a death process, it takes a while. It takes a while. So there's been no communication. What I see is that truth will be coming through. Let's take some Lenormand and see what's going on. So some of you are needing to release a mistake from the past. Some of you, this could be another commitment. For others of you, maybe a mistake that has to do with secrecy, and maybe releasing that side of you that was, because I feel that there is fear where your emotional connection is concerned. So there's been fear of being hurt. Maybe some of you have been cheated in the past and it's very hard for you to open up. Forgiveness is necessary, nevertheless, so that healing could come through. Let's see for Taurus. Taurus, please, Spirit. What's going on for Taurus in love December? We've got the Anchor. We have the Garden. And the Garden is a 20, just like the Judgment card, which is another 20. And we've got the Maze here. Yep. Some of you may have kept, because the Garden is I'm coming out and communicating with the world where my heart is or where my life is, because you know the anchor can also mean marriage. It means a long-term commitment, right? So maybe because there's confusion here. Maybe this is you being confused about where your heart really is. Maybe physically you're here and your heart is physically there. So with a maze here, and that's a number 7, again, it's a number of conflict, but it's also spirit, right? And the maze can mean too many people. It does show a lot of people here. So what's at the bottom of the deck? Wow, and we've got the fish here, another 7, 34. Now the fish can mean finances, but it can also speak of, for me anyway, I see fish as because they swim together in a school. It's very similar to, you know, being part of a tribe, a group, a family. So maybe it's got to do with money, family, and this is the card of abundance. So just looking at this card, yes, it speaks of abundance, but you need the clarity because there is confusion here. Now, this is helpful energy with the garden. It's Venus in Libra, let's say. So Venus in Libra. Now Venus is actually in Scorpio, and she's going very deep. Like she's, and she is your ruling planet. So it's very important. There's going to be a clearing out because Mercury is also retrograded in Scorpio, so a lot is going on with transformation and the transformation and rebirth of relationships. Those that have got those cracks in them, it may be time to finish up or to iron out those creases if they're not cracks, if you get what I mean. So Venus is now transiting through Scorpio, so it's a time of seeing where your values are, which relationship speaks to you, which is the one that is in your heart. I don't like the maze here because it does speak of confusion. Maybe people, or maybe you've been trying to hold back, as I said even before. You're trying to hold back, you've sort of pulled the wool over people's eyes. They don't really know what's going on with you, I feel here. But there's also a lack of understanding here for you and for your soulmate. And even, I mean, the fish is Pisces. Pisces is also, it's unconditional love, it's clandestine relationships, but it's also an ending of a cycle. So what's beneath the fish? We have the clouds. Yeah, you've been through some hardships. As I said, even the clouds are Neptunian. There's been a cloud over this connection. Okay, what's beneath the judgment? We have the 2 of Swords, yeah. Trying to make a decision. 4 of Swords, doing nothing. Doing nothing, waiting for the clarity, waiting for that green light. Positive thing is that we've got the 3 of Wands, which can mean, yes, you may be at a distance from the person you're dealing with, this powerful connection, the one that is a soulmate connection, or there are issues with the lockdown that we're going through, and you're waiting for your ships to come through. Now, of course, 3 of Wands does speak of expansion and growth. Let's see, let's take a message from the astrology, the Black Moon astrology cards, and see what's going on for Taurus, please, Spirit, Taurus. A lot of 7s, and 7 is the Chariot. 7 is also the house of Libra, it's the partnership house. So let's see for Taurus in December, please. And this person is writing a note here. Is this a love note where you've put your swords down and you're trying to figure out how to put the words, how to be intelligent with the words or the message that you are wanting to send out? Now, you can flip the reading over the messages where you're waiting on someone else. So let's see. We have 11th house and friends. So 11th house is the house of Aquarius. 11th house is also the house of wishes and dreams, groups and associations, and friendships, of course. So some of you may be also connected to a romantic partner or a soulmate where this has got a very strong roots. So maybe this started off as a friendship or it's turned into a friendship. I do see that very strongly as well. And I'm going to say, I mean, could it be that there will be friends of yours that could be helping in this situation? Because I do see, even with the fish here, there's like a tribe sort of. It's indicating a tribe, okay, and friendships, people that have got the same likes and dislikes as me, let's say. So looking here, we've got the separation, forgiving and learning, and soulmate. So some of you are needing to go through separation, forgiving either your soulmate or yourself, because obviously there's been a heavy judgment, I would say, in the past, maybe lies, deception. Maybe that's what the separation is, if not all of you are coming out of a commitment, choosing between two people, okay? You know, a decision may be that I'm wanting to go from single to commitment as well, because we do have we've got the anchor here, and we've got the garden, and the garden we know is about an announcement, coming out and being open to the world. And the Garden of Eden is, it's very similar to that Nine of Pentacles, which can also mean that someone here is single after having been in a commitment. Let's take the wisdom of the oracle, everyone, and see what is the message for Taurus, please, Spirit. Message for Taurus. I'm going to say let your friends help you. Why? Because, wow. Because the 11th house is friendships, and right across the 11th house is the Leo house, where I'm trying to create something, right, on my own. Here with the 11th house, it's saying don't go it alone, go through friendships, or again, 11th house is the house of wishes and dreams. So go for what you desire, what you wish at this time. And the 11th house is also Aquarius, so it could be signifying the time of Aquarius, or just around the corner when Jupiter and Saturn are moving into Aquarius, so the energies are going to change. So we've got, interesting, we've got 3 cards. Wow. We have regeneration, building blocks, and serendipity, which is a very lucky card, right? So it's interesting, we've got an 18, which turns into a 9, a 28, which equals a 10, and 46, 10 again. So 9, 10, 10. 29, 2 and a 9 equals an 11. Okay, a new portal opening. Here we could see that there's a very strong Plutonian energy here where, you know, the molten lava has burnt everything in its path. But remember that from the ashes, you're rising up from your ashes. You've got the Judgment card here. Now, building blocks, this is like your energy, like you're building one step at a time. Building blocks means building on a very strong foundation. As you could see here, there is building, and you are all about building, planning, strategizing. And that's a very earthy energy, right? Serendipity. Luck is on your side. You're going to be lifted up. Luck is here for you. As you could see, look out for signs and synchronicities. This is a very benevolent time. It's interesting the way the cards came through. If they weren't 3 cards, we would have been talking about only the regeneration, which again means, you know, from the ashes, you are being born. You are growing from your ashes. You're starting. Something is starting to take form. Something is starting to light up. And you can't see those cards. So just going to move some cards so we could put them there. All right. All right. So Let's take a few more tarot cards and see what's going on here. So strong Scorpio energies. Of course, some of you, wow, 10 of Swords. I'm going to close that up. 10 of Swords means you've gotten to the end. It's the darkest before the dawn. That 10 of Swords turns into the Ace. Let's see why we've got the 3 of Wands here. We have Temperance. So Temperance is all about patience. Remember that everyone in the picture has to be in their right place. It's all about divine timing. Spirit is trying to fix everything so that everything runs smoothly. Now again, Temperance means could mean someone that is at a distance to you. This is an alchemy that's going on. Very important. So this is Jupiter, of course. Jupiter rules Sagittarius. And Jupiter can speak of legalities, but also, you know, truth coming through truth. And Sagittarius is where the south node is. The south node of the moon, which is saying you're supposed to let go of something that is old, outworn, outdated, old karmic situation. Why do we have the Lovers here? We have the 8 of Cups, which means 8 of Cups again is leaving something behind. Let's look at the Star card. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And I feel that something tried to begin in the past. Remember that the Ace of Pentacles can mean something long-term. And of course, aces are gifts. They're potentials. But as we could see here with the Star, it's something that's at a distance. Could be a person at a physical distance. Or this could mean futuristic. In the future, around the corner, there is a standard new beginning. New beginning where love is concerned, a commitment, something long-term. And you could be connecting to an earth sign. Let's look at the transition, which is on your mind. We have the 2 of Wands. We know that the 2 of Wands is that door that opens up. There's a choice that's made here, and the world is your oyster. So you've got the 2 and the 3 of Wands. The choice has been made, as we know that in the 2 of Wands, the person has turned their back on one of the wands, on a past desire. And in this card here, we've got the birds bringing in the 2nd wand, which means this can mean messages. Messages, look out for signs and synchronicities through birds. Messages coming through email, social media. And the messages are coming from far. So they're coming through communication, through social media, I would say through the internet. Let's take another card there. And we've got the 5 of Wands. And the 5 of Wands is conflict, of course. It's conflict, but there is changes. Someone is trying to manage a situation on their own. Some of you are needing to travel over water. Maybe the lockdown is the issue here. Remember, 5 Wands is conflict. I'm wanting to build on something with another person. It's one step before the success, right? 6 of Wands. What do we have here with the Page of Swords? There's that 7 of Swords again. 7 of Swords again, which means stealth. But in this card, in the Connolly Tarot, I usually see it as, okay, there's been stealth here. There's been lies, deception, something that was unknown, and there was conflict. But this is saying make love, not war. So make peace through communication. And I do feel that there is worry, but this is all up in your head, dear Taurus. If this is you needing to put things straight and you're trying to make a decision, 2 of Pentacles, this is you trying to put things straight. You're trying to make a very important decision whether you're going to be able to pull this off on your own or not. And we've got the Strength card here, which the Strength card is Leo. And Leo is all about having the courage, trusting in your higher self. Now, some of you, I don't know why, but I feel that you may be leaving a Leo. For those of you that are severing ties, and you could be strategizing, planning a getaway, a way of getting to your soulmate. The Strength card again speaks of patience, though. So I do feel that there's a lot going on with this transformation, as we know that, again, I'm going to say Temperance is all about taking your time. The time will be when the time is correct. What's at the bottom of the deck? We've got the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is like someone's waiting to just, that's what I see here, is that the angel is like saying, ready, let's go, let's take off. So it's all about the communication. It's all about the truth. I'm going to have to say that. We've got the Page of Swords here. What's beneath that? There's that Two of Swords again. 3 swords all up. Dear Taurus. So really, really interesting. Really interesting. I'd like to take one more card on the Seven of Swords. Right here. There it is, thank you. And we have the King of Pentacles. This is you. Dear Taurus, this is you. Now, of course, it's an earth sign. For most of you, it's your energy. For others of you, it could be any other earth sign. But we've also got the swords here. So there's the Aquarian energy, which I feel you have in your chart. But also we've got Virgo Pisces. So where water is concerned, we've got Piscean energies. Remember that the Eight of Cups means I'm leaving something behind. In this deck here, we've got the Divine Cup. This is a gift from Spirit, which is saying that your cup, there's something special in here, and there's a conversation that's being had here. So this woman is leaving the confusion of the Seven of Cups and receiving a divine message here, message from Spirit. Serendipity, remember. She's receiving something, so therefore she knows what she needs to do. Therefore the clarity, the confusion ends. And as we know with the Eight of Cups, this is someone moving on, looking for that very powerful connection of the Two of Cups, which those 2 cups are what Archangel Michael is holding in his hands here. Okay, so it's all about timing. We've got two cups in Temperance's hands. We've got 2 of Wands here. We had the 2 of Swords. We have the High Priestess, which is a number 2. There's a lot dealing with balance. I want to take one card, please, Spirit. One card for this maze. And then I'm going to expand this reading through my website. And we've got the girl next door. We've got someone who's very earthy. If you are a divine feminine, then this could be your energy, or you can change the energies around. If you're a divine masculine, then this is your girl next door. This is someone who's very intelligent. She could be a writer, very well spoken, very earthy, very dependable. And of course, she's number 11. She's looking, it's as though she's sitting there calmly and waiting for someone to, for the confusion to clear, or someone to get their act together. We've got an A on this card as well, so I don't know what that means for you. So we've got strong Leo. I usually see this as an earth sign, so it could be you, could be another earth sign. There are messages coming through here. With this Page of Swords, remember this is also the spy. And what I see here is it's going to take courage. It's going to take trust. I do feel here with the Strength card that someone is going to gather up the courage and make the first move. Send out that message, send out that note. Remember that this person is already, this man here is already preparing this communication. I do feel that it's the Divine Masculine. The Divine Feminine, and we've got two Earth energies here, very strong. A lot of patience. I feel that the Divine Feminine is waiting for the confusion to clear, waiting at the finish line here for the Divine Masculine, I would say more than likely to clear the air. And it is a bit of a power struggle where timing is concerned because, yes, we've got two very patient people, but sometimes someone needs to take the action because this can get quite stressful, especially with Uranus transiting your sign. Now, it is a very benevolent time, very lucky time with the Serendipity card. Let's see what else is going to come up in the extended, dear Taurus. So I want to thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. For those of you that want to follow me onto the extended, please do so. Sending you all lots of love, lots of light. Namaste. And happy holidays, everyone. Ta-da.